press conference about jagdeo on Thursday took the office of the vice president to a gutter low. I've never, in my wildest dreams, I don't think Chedi Jagan, Desmond Height, Burnham, even Donald Ramatar would speak like this um, at a press conference. It is sickening. It makes you embarrassed to be a Guyanese to listen to the president, the vice president. Well, against the president too, because we all know what's going on. But this is it make you feel shame that this man is the mouthpiece of the PPP. Party that had its good days and so on. And I know some of you still support the PPP, and that's your right. And those of you who dare to speak out are being prosecuted and chased down, all kinds of things. Personal persecution, I guess I can say. But just listen to this. I use like words as escape you. Listen to the viciousness of this man, and you can compare him literally to Donald Trump in the United. It's unbelievable that I I don't know what the party elders is do, if they just hold their head in shame or they have no choice. But it's sickening. Take a listen.
One bench cop. I don't pay too much attention. So I watched Joel back one day put something, and then I said, what is this all about? And he said, jagdeo has several bank accounts in China, and I have a Zaire passport now. So I sent bench cop with his boyfriend to China to open up these bank accounts for me. Because these people can be vile and nasty. If I tell you what I know of Benchcop, it gets sickening. He was the reigning queen in the prison for 3 years. And the thing is that people, the prison officers, people were carrying food, they were trying to smuggle in a wig and lipstick for him there. I know that because I was president, they gave me reports. So and he was crying like a baby all the time. One time, and I know how many people came, and then I pardoned him. I pardoned this guy. Crying like a baby all the time in prison. So this bench cop to fabricate all of this about, I got a Zaire passport now. They can make up things. I got a passport from Zaire. I got bank accounts in China. After you investigated me through Soko and Sarah, you were going to lock me up in 2015. They did all sorts of investigation. That's the man that they are hoping would mobilize support for them. It tells you how low these parties have sunk. The low that AFC and the others. And I saw the Sheriff Duncan going enough.
Now he's talking about how low these parties have sunk. This low life. you know. Anyway, let me play you a response by Dr. David Hines, somebody I have a great amount of respect for and who's not running for president. So he has no affiliation to not even his own political party.
And I was listening because that's part of my job. I would rather not. And the banner, as usual, tackle that nonsense. But when the man get to the point where he talk about lipstick and wig going in the jail, then made in shame. Even me, who's not nobody vice president. Nobody and elect me no way. Them kind of talk I would never engage in the public space. And that man called himself vice president and sat down there in front of journalists with every knowledge that what he's saying will go to the rest of the world. I hope the Americans listening, because that is what you installed on Guyana. I hope some of you all in Guyana in the so-called civil society listening, because that is what you all installed in Guyana. I hope our Indian brothers and sisters are taking note, because you cast your vote in all honesty for the PPP, because you think the PPP is the best party to represent your interests. And if that's how you feel, I can't tell you, don't vote PPP. But when you watch jagdeo turning the governance in the country into lipstick and wig, you must turn your head in shame. And for those who are saying black people can vote PPP and give them 8 more seats, well, you all have to tell me if black people are so stupid they can vote for a government that is governing by lipstick and wig. That man is cheapened Guyana politics. That man, I do not like the politics. I do not like the politics of individuals. I don't. I can't take it. Individuals must have the right to live their lives as individuals, but when you are elected, you are not just an individual. You are part of the state. Listen to what that man, this is not about Ben Shop. Ben Shop is Robbie. All that Ben Shop said is he heard the man get bank account somewhere in the Middle East or wherever. That's all Ben Shop said. All you have to reply and say, Ben Shop, I don't have any bank account anywhere, and give the proof that you don't have bank account. Or if you want, you can sue Ben Shop. But no. Lipstick and wig. He was president, and people tell you that people were smuggling lipstick and wig in jail for Ben Shop. That is what the vice president, the former president of this country, and the journalists, young people, making their way in the profession, have to withstand that every week. Good evening and welcome to Politics 101. Thank God for you.
So that's it, folks. Despicable. Guyana has sunk to the lowest it's ever been. Come on. We can do better than this. We must do better. By the way, I'm not a member of a political party. I don't have a party card. I don't intend to get one. But, you know, Politics 101 is my the only place that I can listen to truth. The truth about Guyana. And it's sometimes it's hard to look at my country being overtaken by these despicable people, reprehensible people that, I mean, in every profession you're supposed to uphold, no matter the profession you're in, you're supposed to uphold certain values and and the diplomacy, especially when it comes to governance. You don't say those things. Like Dr. Hines said, you could say, well, Mr. Benchop just make up a lot of story and whatever. He's a liar, da da da. But um, better must come.